Hey guys, this is Sandra with Willow 57. I have finished this rose journal, so I'm going to do a flip through of that. And as well, I have finished these botanical, nature, bird, butterfly, all spring thing cards, and I have these available now on my Etsy, so I was going to give you guys a showing of what's in this. And this is not yet on my Etsy, but it will be shortly. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. So glad you're here. We'll go ahead and get started with the cards first. These are pretty solid. They came, my husband bought me a vintage filing cabinet, a wooden one, a couple years back for my birthday, and these were in it, so there's already writing on it, and I just left it. I thought that was authentic, and I liked it. So anyway, I decorated these all, left room on the back for journaling, of course, as always. These, like I said, are vintage, great cards. I have some more in a different color that I'll do something else with eventually. But I have these on sale currently on my Etsy. Like I said, they come in a set of 10. There's 10 of them. So if you want to check those out, be great for a spring or botanical or nature journal. And speaking of nature journal, my nature journal that is also in this theme with all of this kind of look to it is still available on my Etsy. So if you're interested in that, check that out as well. And last one, but not least, I just think they're really pretty. I really like these a lot. And like I said, they're a really great quality card. They're sturdy, but, not too bulky to take up a lot of space in a journal. So they're great. Those are on my Etsy. Those are available. All right, and then the journal. This, if you watched my last video, I talked about it for a minute. This was made from an upcycled Amazon packaging. Let me show you. Nope. It was something like this. Yeah, this was the other half of it. So it was like, this was this half, I think, like this was what it was. And I took it and, this could actually make another one. But I'm thinking about doing a long, skinnier one. So anyway, that's what this was made out of, the cover, okay? Again, it's very grungy. I did do a clear gloss varnish over this to make sure that it lasts really for a long time. It's got that crinkly sound to it. The size of this journal... I say this a lot about my journals, but I've started making them with this in mind. I'd like a journal that feels good in your hands. You know what I mean? Like it feels good to carry it. It's something that, it isn't bulky. It isn't so, and I've started making my journals with that kind of idea and that feel. I like the feel of these journals. It's a solid journal, but it's not huge. It's one that I would feel very comfortable throwing in a bag and knowing that it's going to be okay, that nothing's going to get destroyed or tore up. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But like I said, I did do a varnish on it. And the size of it is a little over 8 and 1/4, I guess. And 5 1/2. Okay. It does have just one signature in it. So it's kind of, being a soft cover, it doesn't really have a spine per se. As you can see, it's just kind of a wraparound like that. It does have this closure with some sari silk ribbon. And the white ribbon actually, I think, was upcycled from something else. Excuse me. All right, so let's get into it. Right, here's the inside. Again, all the ephemera is stuff that I make, handmade. All of this paper, if you haven't seen my last video, I showed how I make all of this. And the backgrounds for all of my ephemera. The covers have a pocket and journaling cards inside. I am a journaler, so I make plenty of space for writing. That's my full purpose. A tag here with a bookmark. This has got some paper inside for writing on. Again, that's all my own creations, hand painted. My paper doll people come from upcycled yearbooks, vintage yearbooks that I hand cut out. And on these, I brought those roses forward to the foreground because this is a rose themed journal. So anything on here, I added, all of my people, I added some type of roses to their hair or clothing or something to kind of bring that theme to the foreground for all of my ephemera. This one. This folds out, extra writing space. It is a very grungy journal, like I said, so everything's kind of raw. And again, this is all my own paintings on our people. This has been gessoed, and there's lots of pages like this that have been gessoed so you can write over it. So no wasted space. This right here comes off. journaling space. There. Gessoed. Any of the pages that felt kind of weak or brittle, that were too weak or brittle anyway. Some of these are, been coffee stained and whatnot, but any of them that were too brittle, I put a side on it to make sure that it would stay. This is my own glassine paper that I made with wax. This flips over like this, opens up. This was a envelope. Inside is this card for writing space, with writing space, I mean. Like that. Then that holds that closed. This is a little side pocket. More journaling space. This is a side pocket. I put the lines on there for writing. It just needed a little something to it. It was just too plain, and I thought the lines added just what it needed on both sides of that. More journaling. These are all index cards. Some of them have lines, some of them do not. This is my own creations. This one right here folds out and folds out for writing space, and I just left that because I love the colors of that. Just because it's pretty. You can write over it. I did not gesso it because I didn't want to dull the colors that were in it. Journaling card here. That wax page I made. This has a double pocket. I also forgot to mention that they all have encouraging quotes on them. Like this one says, a positive attitude is like a fire. Unless you continue to add fuel, it goes out. So all of my journaling cards have, just encouraging quotes that I found that I liked. Just to encourage the buyer. This one, again, my own stuff that I made, papers that I made. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I didn't want to cover that up either, so I kind of did a flip out. Just love the coloring of that. I think it's beautiful. And this is coffee stained, tea dyed, whatever it is, in some kind of baking pan that had holes in it, and that's how it came out. So really cool. Another card on the back, and then this opens up here. And another large journaling card. Lots of writing space again. It's my signature. There's the artist and the date. Just the year. And Willow 57. And that's it. There she is. She is ready for her forever home. It's a simple little journal. Nothing too complex or complicated. But I really like her. Like I said, she's solid. She's just got enough girth to her to feel, like something's in your hand. You know what I mean? But not too heavy because of the cover and whatnot. The way that it's made, it's not super heavy. But just heavy enough to feel like you're holding something. And that's kind of the feel I like with my journals. So anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you come check me out on Etsy. If you like this video and you think some of your friends would also like it, I would greatly appreciate a share or a thumbs up. And if you're not one of my subscribers, to hit that subscribe button. I'm pretty new to this YouTube thing. I've got under 500 followers, and my husband has promised me a steak dinner whenever I get to 500 followers. So I'm like 120 or so shy of that. So if you'd help me get a steak dinner, I love you and appreciate you forever. Anyway, come check these out. This one will be on Etsy soon. These are already on Etsy, and I've got other stuff on Etsy. So appreciate you guys. God bless you. Thanks. Bye.